Okay, so today is going to be episode 2 in my little throwback Thursday attempt at playing this game again. So last time I played it kind of briefly, and we had the epic ending to the first game where I was the jailer and I kill like the last person that we need to win, like the Godfather on the final day. But what I was trying to do is like a couple different things. I was trying to do like an RP where I'm super disciplined, right? Like the characters that I'm playing as are like, we won't do something without a good reason, and that in itself shouldn't be an RP. That should just be the normal way that you play. But obviously people just do things kind of very flippantly, which sometimes that's good to simulate like a real life mob mentality. People don't always do things rationally even in real life, so that's fine. But I was trying to play it that way, so generally it was fine. It makes me intrigued to try Town of Salem 2 as well, but I'll kind of wait on that. I've never played that. I didn't even know it was a thing, really. It was kind of coincidental. I happened to play this game after so long, and then now there's Town of Salem 2, or maybe it's been out for a while, but just I hear about it for the first time, just like how I heard about Smite 2 when I happened to just be playing Smite for effectively the first time. So I was kind of overwhelmed with this a little bit, though, because I would like to do like an RP within character of everything that I'm playing too. Like, oh, you come up with like all these different, like a personality type for every single role that you're playing or whatever, every character that you happen to be. But not only could I not do that, I could barely even just figure out what was going on as far as the roles and everything you're trying to figure out. So I'm clearly not too familiar or in touch with the way that it works overall. And I'll use like a different RP name, I guess, too, because I was using like my screen name, but that maybe didn't work out entirely too well. I'm woke. Yeah, let's just go and do it. And again, we're doing the permadeath rotation too, and so I played like 3 games. Oh, you know what? I almost don't even remember. I think we played as a lookout and won. Even though I died, I think we still won. I can't remember now. And then I lost as like the Godfather. So it's not about whether I die, but whether we win. So if we win, then we get a permadeath thing where I can't play as that role anymore. So even if I happen to get, because you don't get to choose it, if I happen to get thrown into that role, I'll just have to quit out then. So I played as lookout, jailer, and I think Godfather, which is kind of sad to see the Godfather go that quickly. But I'm like Santino from the original Godfather, where I'm, Godfather for a minute, basically. Right? Because he officially did inherit the title, but then he dies because he gets tricked by Carlo or somebody. Yeah, we're trying to play it like sort of investigative style, only make decisions if there's really hard evidence to support them, which might sometimes lead to you getting killed, too, because you're the town and you're waiting too long and giving criminals too much of a chance, right, to deceive you. But Lord Urikai, what are you, fucking Lord of the Rings fan over here? So I'll use like the RP name that I was doing with maybe Aral, or I can come up with all kinds of different ones, but whatever, it's fine. Kick that freak out. Yeah, we're already fighting and we haven't even started the game yet. But no, that's the one condition. If you lose as a role, you can't play as that role anymore. Sort of the RP where you're trying to be careful and there's got to be good reason for everything, a little discipline. And then number 3 is you're trying to RP within character, which I maybe won't even try to do that, but I feel like I would do that in the past a little bit. I would come up with like a whole, not just like where you're saying random stuff, but you have like a certain personality for that particular character that you're playing as, right? And it can be different every game, but it's hard enough just to figure this shit out as it is. I don't remember all the elements that you're trying to identify that would out a certain role, etc., etc. Racist is not an insult. I'm not sure about that. Oh, everybody keeps fucking quitting out. I'm woke. What a troll. Even by his name. Woke used to be a compliment. Let me define woke as I was doing in like my little debate format thing. Like, woke used to be a good thing because it meant you were ahead of the curve and aware of something that everyone else was asleep to. But now it became like, oh, you're woke only because of the corporate-owned media shoving something in your face over and over again. Or I guess you could just go with the random name, but some people use their screen name, some people use like is a random thing, but sometimes what would happen as a trend is like there would be a theme, right? So the first person will put like Kira from like Death Note, then somebody else would put Elf from, you know, and then Nier, and then they'll kind of make a little theme gimmick out of it based on whatever you decide to do. Oh, the Jester, huh? What is the goal again? I forget. You are a crazy lunatic whose life goal is to be publicly executed, and sometimes my quiet nature leads to people suspecting me anyway, like I'm going to be, you know, I'm going to be just not saying anything and kind of just low key, but they'll suspect you whether that's fair or not. So I'll still keep doing it the same way. I got killed as the lookout, even though I didn't do anything wrong. Maybe I'm just always gonna pretend to be the lookout. Lookout. Night 1, we looked at Simru. Nothing sus. Now that doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that that's going to be possible. You just have to make sure it's somebody who didn't actually die. And that doesn't even mean he's not a bad guy. It just means that they didn't do anything that night. And I'm obviously sticking to the classic game for now because it's really a lot to handle. I don't know. You got to get familiar. People seem maybe more experienced and more familiar, right? These aren't just random people playing like me, just who haven't played in years. Everybody's felt like they kind of knew what they were doing a little bit and are regular players. So if I die some other way, though, it's a bad thing because number 7, if I die from like a, you know, a serial killer or something, mafioso, etc., then the problem is that you're not going to get your condition, right? If you die some other way. But what's confusing is sometimes multiple people can win because no one dead. I guess you got your wish. Join the Kenny clan. But no, it's a case where you're basically able to Kenny's wife. Multiple people can win. Like the town can win, but I can win too. It almost shouldn't work like that. If the Jester wins, they should just win and everyone else loses, right? They just summon some demon spirit down by being killed and just kill everybody, right? What is this game? Stroke of luck. It just started though. Why are you already complaining? Like I just don't even have to say anything. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, sometimes you get killed just for no reason, especially by the town. If you just stay low-key like I was in the other games, it could probably happen anyway. But what I don't like is sometimes I don't know, people sometimes have like a rigid way of doing things. Like, if you're slow at typing, they'll suspect you, or something stupid like that. It has nothing to do with actual good reasoning. I'm Jailer, I have nothing except Kenny's love. I could pretend that I looked out and validate that, oh, he is indeed the doctor or something, but... Or if you're quick to vote, but you don't want to make it seem too obvious, but it seems, one roll X. CC lookout. What are you talking about, CC? Crowd control. Well, I don't even know what CC means. And of course, you don't have any other job, but... I mean, this game is just so much better than Among Us, right? Because it seems like, oh, you have less to do, but it just doesn't get distracted by all the dumb shit. I don't know why. I guess Nightmare suggested, oh, you should play Among Us. So then I said, okay, I could do it within this format, but then he never voted for it. So then I said, fuck it, I'll just do this instead. In like the same vein as a game like Among Us. But they're already suspecting me, maybe just because I'm number 1 on the list. It'll be all these arbitrary reasons for, oh, you're number 1, so they're asking me my role based on that. So we could go here and we could say, you know, that's not really my fault because... Now I can't possibly win, right? That means I can't play as Jester anymore because that's so stupid, bro. I guess you make yourself a target by saying you're the lookout, but like, oh, haha, you're the Jester and you should get hung by like literally turn 3 because, you know, I can't rush it. That sometimes it's just bad luck like that. We need like a custom cursor for this shit too. Or can you even see the cursor? Yeah, you should be able to. Let's see people's reaction to this. But I guess I just lose because... Get yourself lynched by any means necessary. Trick the town into voting against you. Why would the jester even bother doing that too? Because lookouts scare me. But I'm not a fucking lookout, you dumbass. So stupid, bro. I wasn't trying to lay it on thick, dude. What the fuck? I was just trying to pretend like I normally am, so I guess I'll watch the rest of it anyway, but I think I lose. So fucking stupid. Right, you've already lost your win condition, so why is it even happening? So we've lost the one roll, and then you can't have 2 TKs. What is a TK now? Mafia didn't kill anybody. The serial killer is just on a roll, though. We'd have a situation where you're able to... I think I won with the lookout, and I won with the... I only played 3 games last time, so I'm trying to keep track. I lost as the Godfather, I won as the lookout, and I won as the jailer. So I can continue with those 2. So the only one I'd have to quit out for now is the Jester and the Godfather, because I can't play as them anymore. But that one was a little bit bullshit, because again, what was I supposed to do? I'm supposed to be so hyper sus on night 2 that it seems like, oh, you gotta kill this guy. They were almost already voting for me, so there's some sort of imbalanced psychological bullshit, like, oh, I had an unfair advantage as the jester because I was number 1, so people started to vote for me already on the first night just because, oh, you're number 1 on the list, so they want to ask your role, and I'm not saying anything for a while, so therefore I'm suspicious. Like, that wouldn't have happened if I was anybody besides that role. You're a lynch, you'll attack your guilty or abstaining voters the following night with an unstoppable attack. Why should it be the... Why does that even matter either? Like, you've already won if you got yourself lynched. You could seance the jailer and confirm we don't have an RT Med 13. I don't even understand some of these terms. All this kind of lingo that these Zoomer kids use. William, this could go on for a while, but I actually don't even mind. Let's just study and learn from what people are doing. And I'll also look for a custom cursor, I guess, while we do this. That's fair enough. Town, imagine that. 0 out of 10 doesn't have a custom cursor. Salem cursor. There's got to be one that's like cursor alignment, or is that he means like a roll? I can't see my cursor in game. Invisible mouse cursor. This is just like issues. Custom cursor. There's got to be one that's sort of inspired by it. Custom cursor. What would make sense? Like, there's like a Dorito chip one. I guess you can't see anything. Town of Salem inspired cursor set. Inspired cursor set. I'm not even really watching the game right now, but that's fine. We can just kind of have it be in the background. Games cursor collection. Okay. I doubt it would be on here. It's sad when games don't take the time to actually do that. Maybe they have one for the sequel. Like, what would make sense? It could be like a wand. Maybe like a witch's wand or something to imply, you know, something from Harry Potter. Just like a basic fucking wand that has some like dark nature to it. Maybe something to do with a guillotine. Elder wand. This kind of maybe makes sense. Or something to do with judgment, like a judge's gavel. Right. That kind of makes sense because it has to do with voting. We'll just do that, I guess. Or how do we do this? We have to add it to the thing. A lot of these I've used, I have to give a shout out to this. Custom cursor is like a little add-on app, because a lot of these that you would think should exist anyway, right, in other forms, whether it be by the, you know, games themselves or whether it be that you can just find randomly online, you really can't seem to find them anywhere. We got like the little judge's gavel, which you should be able to see, I guess. I'm just always such a sucker for these type of things, and it's kind of important to me for the immersion factor, especially in games that have limited interaction and sort of Can you actually see it? They sort of have limited interact. Yeah, you can. Limited interaction and stuff like that. So with respect to, you could either do this one or you could do maybe like the wand one, like a card game where you're just clicking on cards the whole time. You want to have a custom cursor. You don't want to look at the boring fucking mouse, and you could always have an option to turn it off even if you don't like it. Let me see if I like the other one better. Let's see. Like, what would really fit with that otherwise? I guess the only reason why I think the wand would fit is because of something to do with Night in the Woods Salem cursor. Just like a wand. Come on, dude. That one maybe makes a little bit less sense because it's not about being a witch quite as much. Like, let's see if there's a guillotine inspired one. That seems a little dark. Yeah, whatever. Here, I'll just add a wand one. But it is kind of sad that you have to worry about that. So it'll be a random Harry Potter one, just for the sake of... I like that ebony one, at least kind of stands out. Snape's wand. Some of these look so fucking bland, actually. Harry Potter Nimbus 2000 and Golden Snitch. This one would look like this. And I guess you won't see the other iteration of it too much. You're never safe. This seems a little bit tedious maybe to watch the whole thing, but whatever. I want to see who ends up winning. But some of this genius behavior, like I was the lookout the one game and people just killed me. Now, I think we still won. I'll have to double check that like before next time, but if I even do this next time. Or this could be interpreted somehow as anal beads or some shit. We use that anal beads piece set on fucking chest or whatever. Yeah, see, that even shows my whole cosmetic immersion thing too. When I'm playing chess, I want to use all these custom piece sets and whatever. So this is the one here. You should be able to see all these, I guess, regardless. There's the Judge one. There's the Infinity Gauntlet that we had for Marvel Snap. Again, these are all things that the games don't have themselves. Then we have like we have this little dinky thing. I don't know if you can even see it. The little Pokeball one is pretty creative and cool. Like, I couldn't think of a better one really for that. Or I mean, like, I couldn't think of how exactly they would portray it. It's like a little light coming out of the Pokeball. There's the Marvel Snap one. Like, look at the lengths I go to. This is Among Us, Galaxy character. So this I could use while playing Among Us if that doesn't have a custom cursor. I almost want to play Among Us now, but I don't want to use voice chat or anything. Or I guess you could always do it with the people that you know. Like, I could try to do it with viewers, but it's not like I'm really that popular. This one I didn't really even use. This I was trying to use for Smite. Just like the little lightning bolt, like your Zeus or something. This one I use for chess. It's kind of weird that so many are on here that just aren't anywhere else. I kind of like the wand one, but I don't know how much sense it really makes. I'll do the gavel just because it involves voting so much in debate and stuff like that. Not that I'm really the judge, but you know, there's no like really judge role. Got to be some sort of cross between that, like a magical inspired. I mean, there's even the fucking icon there, but obviously this one's almost a little too small though, but I guess it's okay. Let me see. I'm just kind of killing time because I don't really want to quit out of games whether I win or lose, but I kind of want to see it play out normally. This one's maybe a little bigger. Let me see. Henry Stickmin, Hubert Brown. Let me see. Let me try to get one that's actually a bit more conspicuous. This one's a little bigger, but I don't like the white outline. This one's a little bit bigger. Town wins. Okay, at least that didn't take too long. It literally took till day 5. What the fuck? Now, it was defeat at the beginning. There was nothing that could have happened. 2 wins, 1 loss. But wait a second. I thought I played 3 games last time. I was the lookout. I was the Godfather, right? 4 games until ranked play. What? Or does that mean I had 1 loss and now I have 2? Let me see. Oh, I should have looked at some stats or something. Let me look at that again. Friend count. How do I see like all my shit? Rank profile. I don't think it's even ranked though. Coven, I don't really care too much about. I mean, the sequel's already out and I've still never really played that, I don't think. Let me see. Show me just like some basic stats, dude. I'm guessing it was saying I had 1 loss and now it's +1, meaning now I'll have 2. Notifications. I thought I found a way to see that last time. Characters, paths, maps, animations, lobby icons. I don't really care about most of this stuff. Whatever, I guess that's the main point that you can see it at. We just have to be a little careful. So we've lost the Jester and the Godfather already, which are two very interesting roles. You see that there's almost a bias towards having being the town, that it's just so much easier. That even if I, become the lookout and I die on turn 2 for no reason after doing nothing, I still end up losing. Or we still end up winning, rather. Right? Whereas any other role, it's like so unfair. If I get killed by a serial killer on day 2 as the Jester, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do, right? So that's where it can just be totally bullshit. Like, unless I make myself seem super sus right away, but then that can work against you because you obviously, you don't want to make it seem too obvious that you are the Jester either. Okay, dude, this chat is already kind of entertaining. Yeah, I think the gavel works pretty well. This one's pretty clear and a little bigger. Smite one was pretty hard for me to figure out because that one was supposed to be like... I'll try to use a different RP name every game, but I actually don't have them. I don't know. I don't like to use them. I'll just use the same one. I gotta change to a female character for some of them. Oh shit, this guy keeps baiting and trolling us. Oh, no, it's a fake out. Smokey Dick 69. Good one, dude. Average age of these players. This is one thing you wish you were a bigger streamer, because you could always do some sort of a Princess Peach. So you could have done Mario or some shit. I'll be the one dude to ruin it by not. What was the other thing I was saying? Oh yeah, like the lightning bolt. I gotta find like a better one for fucking Smite. Imagine Smite not having one. There's so many cool ones that you could have that are inspired by like... whatever. The godlike things. Right, so that's the only one I could think of off the top of my head. It's just, your role is medium, you're a secret psychic who talks to the dead. Okay. And of course, you're aligned with the town, so I don't know exactly how this works, but this is almost OP, because then you get to ruin everything because you say... they'll just tell you who killed them because they should know, right? I don't see why that would be a problem. Why am I always number 1? It's not always that you appear as number 1 because it's you, I don't think. Because last time I was something else. Anybody need a lawyer? Good day. Yeah, so nothing happened. Or yeah, let's vote somebody to get killed night 1. You don't really do anything yet. I was hauled off to jail. I am medium. Can't really prove it though because nobody's dead yet. So I'm not gonna really press the point. What are the chances, dude? I'm getting so unlucky. But why would you suspect me? Like, the only thing is you don't want to announce it. I'm just going to down the list. Yeah, I'm always getting targeted because of number 1. Or he'll just kill me anyway, but you'll just go on numerical order. It's not because of my name either, starting with an A. Yeah, that's where it just becomes bullshit, where you get killed, like, just out of the blue. Which is part of the whole thing, but... He was stabbed by a serial killer, so I don't know... We gotta decide. Okay, Zay got killed by a serial killer, so he could tell us. The sheriff could tell us. Saul Goodman, who's the lawyer from fucking... Oh, that's why he was asking who wants the lawyer. Killed by a member of the mafia. Like, who would you prioritize in this situation? Number 1 is 11, Doc. Or night 1, I'm fucking stupid. That much I should know. Doctor, oh shit, they took out some big, important people already, though. So who should I ask? Okay, committed suicide because he DC'd. So obviously don't try to talk to him. Let's try to take out the mafia first and let the serial killer roam free, I guess. Right? Because the serial killer is working alone. The mafia at least has infrastructure. Thanks a lot, escort. I was robbed. Or I don't know if some of these things stand. I'm so out of touch with all this lingo. Donkey Kong. So we don't want to admit that we're the medium, but, you know, because then we'll just get killed. And something happens even once you die, right? You may speak to a living person once. Only speak to a living person once. What does that mean? You'll speak to the dead anonymously each night. Wait, what do you mean you can speak to a living person? DFA 1. Rip Saul. The town isn't the same after Saul died. Escort. Was Escort supposed to know what you are night 1? Best lawyer I ever had. Yeah, they're gonna keep targeting me because I keep getting... Why are you voting against me, dude? Like, literally just, I've been number 1, 2 in a row. This is the fact that you... What are you doing? Why are they fucking doing that? So who do we want to talk to? We want to talk to the one dude, Saul Goodman, I guess. Wait, did I not choose anything? Oh, am I supposed to fucking do it during the day? Or wait, I don't get it. Because I would know it's Saul Goodman, and I don't know how this works. Like, you'll speak to the dead anonymously. I'd be able to figure it out pretty easily. Fuck, what do you... Maybe I waited too long. You were shot by a vigilante. You have died. So the okay, dude, okay. We'll still win, though, because it's town. I don't get what I'm supposed to do. Why didn't anybody answer me that? You will speak to the dead anonymously each night you are alive. You may only speak to a living person once. What does that mean? I don't actually get how the role works. You talk to dead people, but they should be able to say something back, right? When dead speak to a living person at night. Oh, when I'm dead, I can speak to a living person. But you will speak to the dead anonymously each night you are alive. But how does that help then? I don't get it. Right, I still have a role to play. I can only do it once, and I don't know. I didn't learn anything. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should save it, or until you're sure there's somebody good to do it with. Let's just wait. But no, both of these games I've gotten killed for basically no reason. Right, so there was no point. Or Daisy was being all fucking stupid, but she's already gone. So who can I seance that would actually be good? I'm not been the greatest at figuring these things out. Like, who would voted against no one? Definitely no one. So doing a seance with them would be pointless because you get to, you know, assuming that they're sus. Because they don't have to admit anything. I don't have any power over them. You can only do it once, but I don't get the first part. You will speak anonymously to the dead each night you are alive. And so I'm speaking to the dead, but the dead can't speak back, or what? Oh dang, the med is dead. I didn't notice that. But can I still speak to them? Tomorrow you can seance and tell them who the serial killer is. Tell who, though? I don't know who to tell. I don't even get it. I'm completely lost. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but... That by the serial killer. Okay. Rollless Jester. Yeah, I know how you feel, dude, getting killed randomly. I'm not even sure anymore. I'll just choose somebody random and just say something random. Mafioso, it should already be pretty much over. Like, everybody's fucking dead. Helen Keller, rip. Doc, Distinguisher, serial killer. Number 3. Everybody was hot on that no one, dude. I mean, that was a fucking massacre right there. Or there's so many other cool roles in other modes, like the Arsonist, where you can kind of keep lighting shit every night and then you let it blow at one point. Yeah, the stupid vigilante who killed me. So we'll do it with, I don't even know. I'm just completely confused. How am I supposed to know who to trust, even under the situation? Let's say no one is sus, so we'll tell Riley that no one is a serial killer or something like that, but it's too late for that to even matter. Because there's still the serial killer and the mafia, so you're fucking dead. I don't know if you would even have enough incentive to vote for somebody because... Right, like, they all have incentives, so... They're not going to, you have to vote for somebody, right? Because you have to... Or wait, no one's even gone, too. Which means maybe he wasn't a bad guy. It's gonna be too late anyway. It's not even gonna be right. Medium, night 1, nothing. Nothing, night 2, night 3. No, please, what? What, I was dead, wasn't I? So what can I say? What? I don't know what I'm supposed to... It's probably wrong even too. I maybe just wasn't paying attention, so I don't know. Or wait a second, how? Well, obviously the Mafia must have won then. Right, they'll be the only 2 left. It's actually so confusing and hard to figure out when you're not familiar with all the roles and everything. But I should have had some better information. Or I guess I was wrong. Oh shit, I was telling the serial killer that somebody else is the serial killer. Claim medium and then fucking died. So we obviously lost as a town. Apparently committed to a lot of people just DC at random points, whether they're, you know, they might DC in the middle of a game, but sometimes they'll do it for no reason. Jester again. There can always be multiple people. Wait, how is it not over though? I don't even get it. Or it'll be like serial killer versus mafia. So who overpowers who? I guess maybe the serial killer has the unblockable attack sort of thing. This is always funny, like the last conversation between the two when they know they're both... These can always be fun. They know they're just going to try to kill each other. One of them is a mafia member, one of them is a fucking serial killer, something like that. Right, so who has the stronger unblockable attack? Trying to make small talk before you die. Because now the votes don't even mean anything, right? Because... I almost do want to play Among Us. Maybe I'll do that the next time, just because it's such a meme game, but it's not even a bad game. It's just like it's overrated even on an objective level by the same people who would play it and glorify it, whatever, because it came out in 2018 or something around there, right? And then nobody actually played it. It wasn't that popular. I won't say nobody played it, but it was sort of, you know, only minor level of popularity, nothing crazy, and then all these streamers suddenly start to play it, not because there was a big update or anything, but just because the streamers started doing it, so everybody jumped on the bandwagon. So then it's objectively showing, why weren't you playing it before? Nothing really changed. The game didn't really update or add like a new feature, so what did it matter? I mean, it's always fun just to even watch the outcome play out, but it's a little bit and I can't believe I actually had to pay for this too. I was even saying, oh, it's saying it's shared on my Steam library or something, but how does that make sense when, you know, oh, it should be a free game anyway, but it's actually not. I somehow didn't remember that because it has all these microtransactions and shit built in. So maybe it was free before and then they added a price tag for it. It was only like $3 or $5 or something, but still. I think the serial killer has the unblockable attack, so maybe he just wins. I couldn't get carried by the town this time, even though I'm saying and extolling how easy. Wait, what? Or maybe they can only save themselves a certain amount of time because some outcome would have to have it. I'm so confused even as to what's going on. Could they go on like an endless loop where like one has the ability to protect themselves every night and one can try to kill the other every night? Like, nice to see you again. This guy's skin is pretty cool. Now, let me actually read some debate on that. Like Town of Salem versus Among Us. Who would really have the thing? Town of Salem versus Among Us. Proving your humanity. Why is it asking me that shit? Town of Salem players. Sheriff, Night 3 Giles, Corey Sus. Says the executioner who confirmed an investigator as Sus 91. Among Us players. White is Sus. Yes. Just like there's a lot less thought that's put into it. Town of Salem players are often more toxic. Basically every Among Us player in randoms and Among Us collectively sharing a brain cell though. I mean, whether you're toxic or not is scarce to the point. It's just more like, at least you put a little more thought into it. Somebody would have to die. I don't get how this could just go on forever. There should be some unblockable, unguardable attack, right, that somebody gets to do. And I think it would probably be it should be the serial killer who has the advantage in this situation, because they're sort of the lone wolf, so it's not really fair, right, if they don't. Whereas the Mafia has infrastructure, etc. throughout the course of the game, even if they obviously don't have it now. It's going to be some rare position where it's a stalemate. That these games end so quickly, too. It's only fucking night 6. How the hell do you win or lose that quickly? So the good guys finished last. It must be the serial killer who won, obviously. Or no, wait, what? No, the serial killer lost. Or no, the serial killer's already gone. Now what am I talking about? It was the one guy who I was talking to and saying that somebody else is the serial killer. So he was actually still a town person. For fuck's sake. 5 out of 50, 2 losses plus 1. Let's see all like the stats and shit. Where most people already had left. So medium, Godfather, Doctor, Lookout, Mafioso, Jester, Sheriff, Escort, Vigilante. So the Vigilante is the one who killed me just for no fucking reason on one of the first nights. Helen Keller was the investigator. Jester again. Veteran is the last one standing. I can't really blame you for that. Serial killer was 13. 14 was actually the jailer. Or, I mean, could there be multiple serial killers even? So... Fuck. No, I don't even get what I was missing to talk to a psychopath, communicate with a serial killer. Yeah, that's all I got to do, too. Like, how do you know who to trust in that situation, too? Let's do, like, maybe one more. Or actually, hang on. My stupid Judge Gavel cursor is actually preventing me from clicking on the thing, the image. I can click on everything else, but for some reason it's not letting me click on my AFK image. But no, isn't it interesting in a game called Town of Salem with the whole Salem witch and everything with the whole namesake that it doesn't actually have a witch class as a starting thing, right? There's nothing actually supernatural in the classic roles. You would think a witch would be the core one, that it's like sort of witch hunting and whatever, accusing everybody that way, but 7,600 players, that's still pretty awesome. There must be some special hatred for the sequel that, oh, it's more just the business model type thing that they're trying to exploit, and they'll take this game offline to try to force you into that. But what was interesting or notable today was maybe it's the order in which you put your name in. But yeah, I was like number 1 a couple times, and that caused me being suspected for that reason alone. Bruce Jenner, the town drunk, not boxed water. Where are they coming up with some of these names? Please pick an appropriate, respectful name. Do not try to be edgy. Oh, you're talking to the wrong player base over here. Doctor. Okay, this is another good town role. You are a surgeon skilled in trauma care who secretly heals people. Players who cooperate with their team win more games. What if you're like a fucking jester or something? You don't have a team. Or even if there is another jester, you're not trying to... Like, I don't even get what happens after you do that, right? You already win, so it doesn't matter what happens, right? It's not like everybody has to die. I'm jailer. TP low on me, please. Okay, I'll trust that I'll stay on 8, right? I don't know what TP low means, but I'll heal you. Whispering to John Will. I don't like the whole whisper mechanic either, because you can kind of... Oh shit, why am I always... Or just because, oh, I type slow. I could be lying, of course, but... Fuck. Now at least I know who they are, or I could be lying so they won't tell me. Like, tell me your role so I can protect you. So who is the one who is saying that they're, You did not perform your night ability. Well, I couldn't unless I want to heal the jailer in his own cell. John Willard. Wasn't that the guy who said he was the thing? I need, like, somebody to target where... And I could have saved him, too. I could have saved him if I... You know? If I hadn't been jailed undeservingly. Why does everybody keep targeting my dumb ass? He was stabbed by a serial killer. Yeah, whenever you announce your presence, right? Unless you expect that somebody's going to protect you. High 9. Stabby, 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 stabby. Good one. His role was lookout. Wait, who was saying that they were the thing yesterday? I already forgot. You should be able to see a fucking backlog, dude. It was like number 8, I think. Was it the town drunk? Great start. I think it was number 8 who had said, do the numbers change even as people die and stuff? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever. I'll try to do number 8. And number 8 is going to be the what did he... my memory is so bad. What the fuck did he just say? He admitted that he was a positive town role. Yeah, why wouldn't the game have a backlog like that you could look through and... Or maybe this is it. Oh yeah, here we go. This is almost like cheating. What did he fucking say? I'm the jailer. So number 8. Okay, so I'll do it on number... But does the jailer even need protection then? Because you can't kill the jailer if he's interrogating somebody, can you? I don't even know. It almost seems sort of fruitless. And how you vote or abstain or all that shit is going to come into play too. So why are they even suspecting him? Does anyone want to be... Like, what did he even do? Target is 3. I deserve it. He's going to be the jester or some shit. Good and Sarah good. Nurse Joy, do what you will with that. I think I'd rather abstain from this shit. Right, I don't have like a very strong notion. So I could keep doing 8, but it seems pointless because if he really is the thing, if he really is the jailer, I don't know to what extent the jailer needs, like, why would they need to be protected if they're always in their jail at night with the suspect, right? Like, would that interrupt their ability to... I don't know how that works, actually. You would think they would have been target number 1 already, but they haven't died. Maybe I got too silly with my name. Boxwater has left, and not Boxwater has left. I could heal anybody I feel like, and I don't know who. You have 1 self-heal left, so if I feel like I'm gonna die, I can always do that. I can't really even decide. I feel like you often don't have enough information to work with. I'm gonna do Nurse Joy, return the favor. I'm doing it just because of their name, or I don't know why I'm even doing it. What if I do it accidentally to a killer? Would that mean that... Would that mean that I would save the... I don't know how that works. The killer goes to kill somebody, but then I guess they just wouldn't be there, so there'd be nobody to heal. So, 2 of these people just disconnected, I think. Executed by the jailer, which means the jailer should be fine. I never asked for this. How about you put something to do with your fucking role, dude? Town of Salem, inspection jailed person. They're an outsider that might turn on us. Okay, I guess that was true. Not really the highest priority target, though. Killed by the Mafia, Chris Jenner. Chris Jenner, the medium. No one is dead, LOL. Okay. So the whole thing is... Okay, and they just DC'd. I tried to heal Peach, so does that mean... What exactly? Wait, nobody actually killed anybody, though, because... Escorted Peach, so is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? 13 is sus or framed. Why would escort leave? Yeah, let's see what they say. I'm just gonna have to do it at random because I don't really have a strong thing. We did Nurse Joy, and I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. We didn't end up saving them, so maybe I should just do random ones. The town drunk doesn't really seem to even need the help. Right, I would be inclined to believe he actually is the jailer, but he's just, Yeah, I guess we should do that. I'll gladly take out Princess Peach. This is the only roleplay of substance we'll do here. We'll roleplay as Bowser. But he never kills Princess Peach. They're not even saying shit. Don't make that cute little dog have to watch. Yeah, get the most beautiful skin so you can just watch yourself get killed with it. The real selling point of this game. Now you want to vote, but there's even a meta to that. You don't want to be the first one to vote. I guess 13 was your unlucky number. Hope this isn't an AFK townie. They almost do seem AFK. They're not saying shit. There's something to do with the escort that I don't even understand that exact minutia. The town drunk is just taking such initiative the whole time that... So that's the only thing I don't get is how do you kill the jailer if you're... Wait, what? What kind of animation was that? Or like you even get to pay microtransactions? Okay, framer. Pay microtransactions for... Whatever. The Nurse Joy we could do again. Yeah, I'm not even really saying or doing anything, but... Princess Peach has left the game. I don't get it. I'll just do him, but I don't understand. I need like more information on like what does the jailer say? Like, you may choose to jail, you may talk anonymously, jailed person can't perform night ability. I don't see how he'd be attacked and all this shit though. So I didn't do Nurse Joy, and then Nurse Joy dies as a result. Now it might be even self-healing territory. Maybe I should have done that. Who heals the healer? Like, who nurses the nurse? 14 innocent GF. 13 sus. What am I? I'm 6. Sheriff. Fuck. Stabbed by a serial killer. Who is this supposed to be? Like Fu Manchu or some shit? Okay, he's got the same little thing there. Okay, they were roll as mafioso though, so that's good. Med, why did you say on to me? Oh, medium. And then not say anything. Also. Killing mafioso. We have 2 share claims and 2 dot claims. Real sheriff dead. Could be RT. Med didn't even put anything in their will. And by med, they don't mean medic, they mean medium. So I'll actually try to self-heal, I guess, this turn, just to make sure we can last out, maybe. 14 is Boopster. I don't know. It's so confusing sometimes to know who, but you got to pick one person and just stay on them. But I wasn't entirely convinced. It should still be winnable for the town, I guess. What is CC like? Counterclaim? You're really gonna do that, dude? Or that's not even the right roll. Fuck. Absolutely ridiculous. Maybe I'm not entirely convincing, but... So fucking absolutely brain dead dumb shit. Like what am I supposed to say? Like how do I even prove it? Absolutely incredible. We might still win. Great. Great. Like so fucking amazing. So fucking dumb. Like, I love it. Whenever I get killed like that, there's no actual reason to do it. Nothing. Just, let's just randomly kill someone. That's not how I'm trying to do it. Yes, maybe they're not talking enough. Maybe they're not seemingly doing anything. But it's just incredible. Sometimes less is more. Minimalism, alright, the quiet gamer philosophy, whatever. But, like, at least have a reason. They had no reason, right? And I don't see how I can prove it either. Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, oh, I healed this person on this day, or powerful defense, but not against the town itself. We could still win, though, as the town. That's the whole beauty of it. But it seems maybe a little bit unlikely. So they were questioning him a little bit, too. I at least had a good RP line there. I could save others from death, but not myself. But I didn't really even save anybody either, because I didn't get it. Bruce is SK. Now, the town drunk has been pretty good. Why didn't you kill him then? Guys, I'm so sorry. I was not Tarnation expecting that. You know, you're all fucking stupid as hell. I can understand, like, you suspecting somebody, but to just kill them like that with no reason. Like, what is the reason? Well, let's watch it out to its conclusion. I hope we still win as the town. I guess I trigger that in people, though. Like, I get people to kill me just because I won't say anything, or I'm, like, kind of low-key and not really making a big thing, but that's not a reason, really. So, kill Bruce. I don't blame you for thinking I'm serial killer, to be fair. Fuck. Come on, the town can still win. We don't want to lose too many rolls. So, we lost the Jester, and we lost the... what was the other thing? Godfather. The town loses if Jailer votes me up. I think the Jailer has been making a conscientious effort the whole game, but isn't it bizarre that they wouldn't get killed then somehow? How can he be Doctor when you've already... There wasn't an SK kill. Yeah, that's solid logic. Okay, so they jail you unless the serial killer just decided to take a night off. Serial killer has more than 2 brain cells. Sounds like something the serial killer would say about themselves. Town Jailer is a saint. I'm just working off what I have, which is not much. He hasn't made some massive play. All these different kill animations. What are you, fucking Super Saiyan copyright DBZ? But that's hardly getting you killed. That's just you fucking escaping. Major town lose. What the fuck? Dr. Genocide over here. Holy shit. That one I was almost expecting. Or the fact that I called it medic instead of doctor. What am I, playing Team Fortress or some shit? You killed both of the fucking doctors just back to back. So now the town is almost certainly going to lose. It didn't help the lookout wasn't on Jailer D1. I assume it's just over, so you must be... Wait, but how would you kill 2 of them? I don't get it. He apparently commits suicide and stand by a serial killer. Overall claims Doc, which is true. Bruce Jenner was also Doctor. You're truly a saint. Thank you for jailing. Okay. Executed by the Jailer. Wait, what? Or did you guess wrong again? Okay, dude. So the Jailer threw the game. He fucked up twice. When does this thing even come out? Because when I played as the Jailer, that didn't actually happen. Wait, his role was Godfather, so the serial killer wins, I guess. Fuck. Okay, very impressive. I guess, as that person said, no, they had more than 2 brain cells. That was actually good. Often you don't get a chance to do anything. It's like, what should I have done? Because you have to like pick one person and just stay on them and just trust it. But it's sort of there wasn't any clear confirmation. And the Jailer was doing his best, but he kind of fucked up a couple things. Okay, see you tomorrow.